Welcome to this guided meditation journey on offering healing to our collective human distress. Here at the beginning, I invite you to settle in and find a position that is comfortable and yet supportive. You might be sitting down with your spine erect, or you might be lying down. Be sure to allow yourself to be in a position that can offer support and also offer comfortable, alert awareness. Now, become aware of following the next out-breath all the way down to the bottom of the breath. Notice that between each out-breath and the next in-breath, there's a gap. This gap is the entryway to an ever-present stillness. An infinite field of stillness that is always right here, right now. Notice just taking some time now to experience or imagine this timeless stillness. It is a state and a place of infinite potential, where timelessness and stillness resonate together, where you can experience a quality of simply being present right here, right now. Now, I'd like to offer an image that is the foundation of this particular meditation. And you can imagine this in any way that makes sense to you. So, we're going to look at what I call a love sandwich. The bottom layer of this love sandwich is comprised of the light of our beautiful planet Gaia. It is the natural light of our planetary being. So you might just notice there is an entire layer of light that is within and arising from the planet itself. Then the next layer is a rather wide band of dense energy representing our current collective human emotional, mental and psychological, energetic being. We are in a human collective, all of us, sharing this layer of the sandwich. We may all have different qualities of what we bring to our collective, but we are all in this together. And then the top of the sandwich is another layer of light. And it's the light that comes to us from more expansive sources. You might think of this as cosmic or space-oriented or higher frequencies of consciousness and awareness, a whole line, a whole layer of light. So we have light from the planet at the bottom. We have a dense layer of human experience in the middle, and a top layer of light from more expansive sources. Now, I want to invite you to notice that inside you, if you now come into an awareness of your embodied presence, notice that if you were to orient yourself to your heart space, for example, you might notice that you also radiate light. We are all beings of light. Sometimes that light gets dimmed by the density or intensity of our emotional or our psychological or even our physical experience. But notice that at the core of you is light. For this meditation, I invite you to notice the light in you and that your body-mind can take in the light of the planet and also the light from those more expansive sources. What is the bottom layer of the sandwich and what is the top layer? And imagine those sources of light flowing into you, meeting in your heart space. And then notice your heart space radiating that light, the combined light of the earth, the expansive resources we have available, and your own heart light. Notice all those come together in your heart and then radiate out from you, radiating throughout your body, mind, being, and then on out into the world around you. This radiating light is absolutely natural to you, to every human being, to every living being. Actually, everything is light. It's hidden by all the shapes and forms that we see in our physical world, but it's perfectly normal for light to radiate from your whole body, mind, being. And in this meditation, you're bringing into awareness that you also draw from the light of Gaia and from the light of what you can think of as the more expansive sources of space, of the cosmos, of heightened spiritual states, however you frame that for yourself. Now, imagine that your radiating light becomes a point of light within that dense layer of human suffering and distress. Imagine that you are one point of light in that density, joined by many other people who are radiating their light as well. Remembering that the frequency of love that automatically flows as heart light is an antidote to the density of suffering in our collective human family at this time. Also notice that you and other points of light appearing and shining within this layer of density make it easier for the light that is above and the light that is below to filter into that collective dense layer of frequencies and energy. And this infusion of light is a healing gift to this collective human suffering. So I'll be silent now for a bit of clock time as you imagine your body-mind, your heart space, yourself, offering this light as a point of light within this layer of human density and suffering. And as I remain silent, just notice how it is for you to recognize that you are bringing to our human family in this moment offerings of healing frequencies. I'll start speaking again in just a little bit. You might notice that your heart energy becomes even more accessible, even fuller as you do this meditation, that more and more light fills your heart space from the earth and from the higher frequencies, joining with your own expanding heart light, flowing into this place of density, offering healing to our human family. Imagine that there are many other points of light entering this layer of density, increasing the healing frequencies being offered to our human collective. Those might be frequencies of love, compassion, loving kindness, ease, comfort, generosity, gratitude, heart-based frequencies and qualities, infusing our human collective. Even though this meditation is going to end in just a couple of moments, you can, of course, continue. And you can return to this meditation as often as you would like. And I would invite you to notice that the more you spend time radiating light and love from your heart space, you may discover that your light and the power and presence of your heart space expands, grows, deepens, and becomes more and more accessible and available to you on an ongoing basis. And so, when you're ready to come back, simply open your eyes, start to look around your environment, wiggle your fingers and toes, and invite yourself to come all the way back, fully alert, ready to engage whatever is next on your agenda. And so for now, this is the end of this recorded meditation. Bye for now.